Hey, it's Uncommon Fossil, and today we have the new trainer trial, Twin Battles. And for this, it's pretty simple. It's standard format, and each card must appear in the deck exactly twice, except for Basic Energy. So the decks will be easier to build. They'll be more consistent because you'll have 2 copies instead of 1 copy compared to the Singleton Showdown or whatever it was called. You're going to lose ace specs, but the decks are, which hurts them. But having 2 copies of all these cards just does make the deck better for sure. And they'll be closer to standard deck, so it's going to be a little easier for people to do. I've gone ahead, put together a completely free-to-play twin battle deck, so you can do this day one, even if you're a player. So let me talk through the list. Similar to it's another stage 2 deck, because I think, we have good synergy. A 2/2/2 Charizard EX line, the damage is good, right? 180, plus it scales up 3 more for prize your opponent is taken. 2 fire, Infernal Rain, accelerates some fire energies. So therefore, playing also a 2/2/2 Dragapult line, it needs fire energy plus psychic energy. So an energy overlap helps you, Charizard can help you power up your Dragapult. Really nice there. And the Dragapult, the Drakloak, the stage 1, is a little bit of an engine. You look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one in your hand, put the other at the bottom of your deck. So that is really good. And then playing also the Pidgeot EX. Now, it's a 1/0/1. I don't have Pidgeot EX in it because it's a completely free deck, only cards from the starter decks, and we only get 1 Pidgeotto in starter decks. So I would like to stick 2 Pidgeottos in, but not happening. So I'm relying on Rare Candy, and of course you only play 2 copies of Rare Candy, so just keep that in mind. So Pidgeotto's not quite as consistent as I'd like it to be. In the deck, and then playing a 2/2 to Dunsparce because it's a good engine. I do like that. Energy count 6 fire, 4 psychic. You could probably cut a psychic energy for sure. Oh, you can't cut just 1 energy though, because then you're having an odd number of energies, and all the other cards have to be two ofs, so you'd have to cut 2 energies. And I'm not sure, I wouldn't cut 2 psychic, and I don't know if I'd cut a fire and a psychic either. So probably I'm going to keep this energy count in the deck. Going through the trainers here, 2 copies of Counter Catcher, really good. Surfer, this was the last change I made just because it gives you a little bit of draw. You switch your active with when you bench Pokemon, and then you draw the 5 cards in hand. So it just gets you a little bit of more draw. I had 2 switch cards in the deck. I replaced those with Surfer because I don't have a lot of supporters in the deck, and I just wasn't setting up. So it's addition to Surfer makes the deck a little bit better. 2 Night Stretchers, really good. 2 Rescue Boards. It's an okay tool. I have Arven, so I wanted a tool in the deck, and I cut the switch, so I think Rescue Board makes sense. Again, I would like TM Evolution for my tool, but you only get 1 TM Evolution in your starter deck, so can't play that, sorry. 2 Nest Ball, 2 Artazon, again getting set up, 2 Buddy-Buddy Poffin, just cards, 2 Ultra Ball, cards to help get set up, right? You get your Pokemon to play, 2 Boss, 2 Iono, I think I said 2 Arven, I'm not sure, 2 Super Rod, very good. 2 Crispin, we have multiple energy types with the fire and the psychic, so it just helps us get energies attached so we can power up a Dragapult EX in 1 turn with Crispin, so that's good there. And 2 Rare Candies and an Earthen Vessel to search for some energy cards, get them in hand. So all in all, a pretty logical deck, I think. Taking a look at the starter decks and trying to build a twin battle deck, I think this is probably the most logical place to go with it. So let's go take a look at the deck in action and see how it performs. All right, so I adjusted the deck list, and this is the first game with this new deck list, which, getting set up's a little awkward is what I'm finding with the deck. And there's definitely some, I really do want to make this video on a completely free build, but at the end, there are, I think, some inexpensive changes that will make things a lot better. So let me just say that as well. Sorry, having a little audio issue. I am first. Oh, this is a nice start. I'll chuck Pidgey in the act. I'm not certain on this one. They both. It's gonna be tricky to attack a Dreepy, I'm thinking. So the Pidgey I can evolve, and this is awesome. Okay, so up against an EV deck. Seeing not a lot of EVs here, I gotta say. So I have a Dragapult. I want him. they could knock me out. That the risk is that they knock me out, and I'll be very sad. But okay, I'll just go with this, and there's no reason to attach energy. It's a solid hand. I'll just end turn. So okay, so sorry. Ooh, I was doing a little bit of audio stuff, and now. Anyway, I'm not sure my audio level's right. Anyway, so what was I doing on my first turn? So I could get knocked out, and I'll be sad if I'm knocked out. I will say that. But, okay, it looks like they're... well, no, they can attack... Oh, they're going to knock me out. So, but I can hit them back with Charizard. Now, I don't one-shot them. So anyway, I'll send up the Dunsparce because he's got free retreat. And I'll think this through. So I think I just want to hit smack into their active. You know, I lose the Pidgey. I could have had the Pidgey, but it's okay. You know, I mean, I could have got the Pidgey out probably, but you know, they're getting powered up though. This is the concern. What they grab with the Terra Orb. So okay, so all right. I mean, I can't knock them out. That's the downside to this build here. But it is what it is, right? So Arven. How do I want to work this here? Okay, I'm gonna ditch the rescue board. And I think I want a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I think I want to get Drakloak going. I think I want to get the power Drakloak. So that's kind of my thought there. So, all right. So I will drop down. Ooh, well, I was going to say I want to drop down another Charmander, but that's not going to happen today. So, okay, I'll just do that. Thin things out. I will accelerate. Net energy, and I'll accelerate energy Charizard and put one on the Dreepy. So yes, sir. The energies, I give them a good poke, but I do not one-shot them. That is a major concern. But look, I want to get I do. How do I want to work this here? I mean, potentially, I haven't used supporter. I did use. So, do I want to Ultra Ball? And if I Ultra Ball, what do I want Ultra Ball for? That's kind of my question here too. I'm just gonna attack. So, my dilemma, and this might be a mistake, but I probably should use the Ultra Ball. The problem is, do I get the Dudunsparce, which is good, or do I get the Drakloak? Both of which are good. You know, and because I wasn't sure which way to go, I did neither. So the problem is, I probably just should have done one. At least I think doing either one was probably better than doing neither. You know. So I probably just should have just done one. I was like, I don't know which is right, and I felt like that I couldn't decide. I should have either gotten the Dunsparce, gotten him into play, not necessarily used the Dunsparce, but I get him to play. Right, and because now I use the Ultra Ball, and I don't have any engine for next turn. Okay, I can get Pidgey IDX though. This is actually good. This is good, so I'm liking it. They will not one-shot me. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. So they hit into me. It's weird. It's awkward though. This is a bit. I'm feeling a bit awkward with this whole thing. So I'm gonna Arven. I think I could have to let him take the knockout. Let's see. I only have one rare candy. So I mean, I could Dragapult. Could I Dragapult? Like grab the rare candy, right? Rare candy is my friend. Again, a rare candy is prized, and that's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? I mean, And of course, if I... so... I'm going to get the Pidgey going, because Pidgey's really good here, right? Pidgey's very good. So I'm going to... Oh, wait, I don't have to ditch both energies. So let me keep the tool. No, I can't attack with him, can I? All right, so this is different. So, all right, I'm switching up my mind in the middle of this play, which isn't good. That's right. I don't have another rare candy, so I cannot attack with Dragapult this turn. So getting the Drakloak in play is good. I'm going to use the Drakloak, see what I hit off the Drakloak, and then I will draw with the Pidgey. Oh, no. Like I said, use the Drakloak first. If I had a rare candy, I might have... yeah, I'll just do this. Don't love it, but it's not terrible. Okay. And I think I want to get the Dunsparce in play, which is good, right? He just gives me access to whatever I want. You know what? Actually, I'm going to counter catcher. I think, yeah, changing up my plans mid-turn, which is generally bad, right? And probably is bad. Let me get down another Dunsparce. And I didn't get my, I don't know. I've been really wishy-washy. I've been incredibly wishy-washy this game. So thinning out my hand is kind of nice too. Yeah, I'll just do that. Obviously, having a Charmander prize, part of the awkwardness of these dual decks or twin decks, I guess. So I do take 2 prizes. I go ahead in prizes. So that part's good. Counter catcher. So if they knock out my active, I can Dragapult and hit into the active and take out the guy on the bench. Okay, well, they left the guy on the bench. Anyway, a bit surprising, right? Let me just double check his other attack. Okay. So, yeah, so this isn't bad. Sorry. I was like doing some other stuff before. I worked on this video earlier today. It just wasn't working, so I just stopped. I just said no. I modified the lists slightly. I added the 2 surfers, honestly. That's all I did. I took out, I don't know, something. Oh, Badoo. Well, Badoo means I can't... Well, that part's awkward. But, so what are they going to do? Well, they attach the energy, but they don't want to use the 280 attack. I mean, it does one-shot the Pidgey IDX. Which, we'll see what they do here. If they are going to gust up the Pidgey IDX, okay, so... Oh no, that's bad. That's terrible. That reduces. So now my Charizard should be. Oh wait. How come it? Oh no, I'm okay. Okay, that's right. I was at 330 and went down to that, so that's fine. I mean, I have counter catcher. This is good. So I can take. I'll send up I'll send a Pidgeot. He's got free retreat. And I want to... boss is actually pretty good too here, right? Maybe I saved the boss. I can use the counter catcher. I don't know if I want to use Surfer. I might. Surfer's not... I probably use Surfer just to get some cards here. I'll get a little extra energy acceleration, which is actually could be pretty good too. I don't actually like it that much, do I? 1, 2. Oh, I can get the Charmander onto the bench. I think I want to do that, right? Because he's a really good attacker at some point. Just kind of fitting, because I'm going to use Surfer. I'm going to use Surfer here as my plan. So let me just kind of thinning out my hand, honestly, is what I'm doing here. I will gust up the... No, actually, I don't need to gust here, do I? I can save the counter catcher. I want to take out the guy on the bench because he's at 60. So, well, I'll Surfer and just draw some cards with it, right? No reason not to. Okay. I can bump their stadium as well. I like that. So I will get rid of their stadium. So this is good. And I attached an energy already. I can't use, well, okay. I mean, they might one-shot my guy there, but this is fine. I mean, I could smack into the Pheasantipity, but this is fine. I kind of have set things up, so 30. I believe I have to put all the damage counters on him, right? And I take 2 prizes, and the Jolteon is 60 away from being knocked out. So they can... I don't know if they can knock me out. Okay, I got that. That's good. Got the Dragapult. My other Rare Candy's prize still, right? So I can't evolve into Charizard or Dragapult next turn. So if they knock out my Dragapult, I can't attack, really. Well, I have 2 energies. No, I can attack with Pidgeot EX. I have to use Crispin, though, which means I can't use Boss. Although I can use Counter Catcher. So as it stands now, I have game. I have Pidgeot EX. I don't think they're going to let one-shot my Dragapult. They can one-shot the Pidgeot EX. So we'll see what happens here. They still could be bumping my stadium as well. I mean, using my stadium makes sense for them. So just getting down the Eevee, a little alternate art Eevee there with the boosted evolution. So he could evolve this turn as well. That stops him from losing the game, right? I need Boss to win the game. But, you know, they probably should figure I have access to Boss, right? With Pidgeot EX in play. So we'll see what they do. I mean, if they just hit into me, I will... I just win the game. I don't know how they can stop me. They could item lock me, right? That's probably, you know, retreat to Badoo. Is that their best play? I'm not certain there. Oh, Jolteon is for retreat. Okay. So Ionoing me. Okay. That's... I mean, I'm down to 2 cards, so that's actually, you know, might I don't know what they're looking for. Because, okay, I can attack with Pidgeot EX now. I could get... I have Night Stretcher for energy. Okay. So we'll see. I mean, I may just have game here. I'm thinking I just have game. Right? I mean, they're doing things, but they're not making moves like they're confident. Right, but if they had a good sequence here, so they're just going to they're just gonna not. I mean, I guess they can evolve, but he can't. I mean, he can't win with that, right? I mean, I don't believe they. Obviously, throwing down Squawkabilly is not the play at all there. I mean, they search their deck for 2 basic energies. I mean, I grab Boss, right? I mean, or I don't even need to grab Boss. Maybe I'll grab Boss. Just, I might as well flex and take, like, all the prizes in the world here, right? And they conceded, so they did stuff there at the end. I mean, like, benching Squawkabilly, they knew they were losing the game when they benched Squawkabilly. So, came through, I had that one turn where I think I should have done something when I did nothing, but the deck worked, and certainly very happy about that. All right, got to win the first game recording for this upgraded deck here. So we'll see. Hopefully, I keep the streak going. Time will tell there. So I lost the coin flip toss, and we'll see what happens. So see whether I'm first or second, and you know we'll go from there. I don't have Team Evolution in the deck, which if I go second, I would like to have Team Evolution in the deck. For sure, if I'm going second. I don't have it because it's a free, 100% free upgrade, or 100% free deck. Sorry, it's not an upgrade. I've been doing all the starter deck upgrades, so I'm okay. So I'm going second. Not surprised. I do have the Call for Family on the Pidgey. Well, I'll send up the Dreepy, because the Charmanders Okay, might be like a mirror type match. I mean, it's a very logical deck here. This type of deck, it's using the free starter deck, so people have these cards. You can upgrade it, make slight upgrades for cheap if you want. So you're probably going to see it at some of these decks for sure. But see, okay, that's fine. I got both Charmanders in play. Okay, that's fine there. So I'm probably do I bench the Artazon? I guess I do. Well, that's pretty good there. Maybe I don't though, because it's actually going to help them it's definitely going to help them to do that, right? So do I want to 1, 2, 3? What do I want to do here? Do I want to? I don't think I want to give him Artazon to work with. I think I sit on the Surfer. That's what I do here. So I'll do this and end turn. A Surfer draws me 2 cards, but I think I want to save the Surfer for the next turn. I'm thinking. We'll see what they do. Oh, they got Team Evolution, so that's good. But if I played the Artazon, so they're gonna get Charizard. But that's the problem is, but this play, okay, so I get Iono'd, so okay, good play. And if they get another Pokemon on the bench, then okay, double Pidgey to Dunsparce. So maybe I should have played the Artazon. I don't know. So I did Dunsparce here. I got Rescue Board so I can retreat. Yeah, so Charizard, Dragapult. You're going to see a lot of it here. There's a reason I'm playing the deck, because it's a good deck. It's obviously, when you sit down for concepts, it's a concept that I think comes to mind quickly. It did for me, it will for other people as well. All right, taking a little drink of water there. Obviously, having Team Evolution in the deck makes it better, for sure. All right, so... Do I want to Ultra Ball? I'm going to hold off and see what I need to Ultra Ball for. That's my play. Okay, that's not bad at all. So Pidgey comes in play. I want to get a Drakloak in play, right? That's what I want to do here. So I'll get rid of these 2 cards. I'm going to keep the Rescue Board for now, that might have been a mistake. Okay, Drakloak. Let's see what I draw. I mean, I'd love to get another Dunsparce down too. I want to evolve the guy on the bench because I don't want him getting knocked out, because he's my hope. He's my... Okay, well, I want Dragapult, I think. I'm going to need to get the energy, but this gives me a little bit of hope. So, and I will just end... Actually, I could call for family, couldn't I? So I'm going to do that. I have energy in the discard pile. I'm going to Night Stretcher, get the energy back, and call for family, set up my bench. Now that I think about it, because I do want. I mean, I would like a Pidgey in play too, but I get at least 1 Dunsparce, maybe 2 Dunsparces. Do I want another? I mean, I'm gonna get 2 Dunsparces. Getting another Charmander could be good as well. But that's okay. So call for family. We'll see what happens. I mean, I can pay the retreat cost with the energy I've attached. I could have gone for the other Charmander. I'm not certain, right? That's where I'm a little uncertain. I need to get that psychic energy is what it needs to happen, though. That's my big need here. So, I mean, the good news is, all right, Crispin. So they're going to power up the Dragapult. All right. Well, I'm pretty much going to lose the game now, I would say. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think that's it. Feels like that's game over, right? Because they're going to power up the Dragapult, take 2 prizes this turn, I guess. I mean, they're knocking out the active. and they probably, I mean, they could take a prize off the off of Dunsparce, which isn't that bad, or they're going to, we'll see where they put the damage, or they could soften up one of my attackers. That I think taking the second prize because they want it, you know, they want the 2 prize tempo, and I probably just concede. I need a big play here, otherwise it's game over, right? I mean, if I get a rare candy, you know, I still can't one-shot him though. All right, Crispin, which is I can attack with Dragapult. That part's good. All right, let's see what I get. I mean, I think I'm too far behind though. Right, so that's not bad though, right? I feel like that's not bad. Do I want to? How do I work this here? What do I have for? All right, so I can Ultra Ball. What do I want to Ultra Ball for though? All right, I'm gonna Crispin. I'll get a Psychic and a Fire. No, I'm gonna get 2 Psychics. Oh no, I can't. I can't get 2 Psychics. All right, so I will put Fire in my hand. I'll accelerate the Psychic. I think I'm gonna. All right, so do I want to slow down and not give up the I think I want to get that Dunsparce out of play. That's what I want to do here. So I'm going to ditch Energy and Rod. Evolve the Dunsparce. I mean, I'd like to do some more evolving here, right? That's kind of what I'd like to do. So let's see what I can hit. Draw some cards. He goes out of play, and I don't want to pull him back into play. All right, that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's not good. I'm going to lose. I'm feeling pretty confident that the loss is coming my way, I will say. But so how do I want to do spread the damage counters? I guess I'll hit I mean, I'll put it on the Charmander. Because I want to work him down to 200, right? That's the goal. But I'm going to lose the game. They can only take 1 prize this turn. That's the good news. I have 0 engine. That's bad news. I don't have access to my evolutions. They might not take a prize though. I'm only gonna take 1 prize, which doesn't feel good. And I'm doing 60 damage. I do another 60 damage, and then I hit him for 200, and I'm 10 short. So that's where the math is really bad. I'm gonna need a boss at some point, because I don't want to have to like waste 190 damage. So they're gonna take him out, smack into put damage on my Dragapult, which probably means they might be able to finish me off with Charizard. Charizard will do 180 plus 60. No, okay, so you know, I need to evolve my Charmander. That is what it is, right? I mean, there's no 2 ways about it. I don't think I can afford to put anything else on the bench, so I'm just gonna attack here. It's not a happy situation, right? So I'll put 10 damage counters there, because that means I can take him as a prize, because the whole prize thing, I think that was the play. Maybe I should have put 30 on, because that way I could put damage onto the Charmeleon. I think I should have put 30 more there. I think that was the play. I'm gonna lose, most likely. There's an outside chance that there's a chance that I don't lose. There's a world in which I don't lose this game. I think. We'll see what's in their deck too, right? If they knock out my Dragapult this turn, I mean then it gets almost impossible. I mean, like a rare candy I can attack. Okay, well that makes it life rough too. I mean, they got the other rare candy. They got the you know, they're gonna evolve the other Charizard. Sorry, so I need to do way more damage than I can do here. But you know, it is what it is. From my, you know, I don't. What can I do here? I think I just keep playing. Obviously, if they evolve to the... Okay, well, that part's good. I can knock out the Charmander on the bench. Well, that's really bad. Okay, so what I need to do here... I need to get this... I need to get the Charizard in the discard pile so I can get... No, that doesn't really work, though, does it? It doesn't work, does it? Anyway, so I'm gonna attach this energy. Actually, get both energies. I just want to thin things out here too, right? So I'll do that. I will. The problem I have right now is I need to rare candy. I really need to rare candy here, and problem is now I need a rare candy and an Ultra Ball. That's what needs to happen here. Okay, that's not bad though. I mean, so now they can't. I mean, that's good. I'm getting closer, right? Just getting closer. I could. Well, they don't have Dragapult in play, right? So I'm just gonna do this as well, right? And I take a prize, and I've got some outs now, right? I have the Dunsparce. So okay, not terrible. We'll see what they can do. I mean, they're down to 20. I mean, they got to get someone else on the bench. Because I actually knock them out with my Charmeleon. So we'll see what happens. It's not. It's not, not the worst thing in the world. Now, in one sense, if they gusted up the Dunsparce, that might actually be worse for me because this Dragapult's HP is so insanely low, right? So, and of course, I don't have research in these decks either because there's no research in the starter deck. So, these free-to-play decks don't get research. Research would be really good too. So they're going to take a prize. I promote the Dunsparce. If I can, I will play the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Right now, wait, what did they do? So because I Iono'd, right? And so what I need to do on my turn is I play the Buddy-Buddy Poffin because that reshuffles my deck. Because right now, the Charizards are on the bottom of the deck, right? So I'll promote the Dunsparce. Doesn't really matter too much. I've got a, okay, so I'm gonna shuffle the deck first and foremost. I'm gonna, I'm not gonna put him in play. That's a tough call. I increases the odds of I thin the deck, increases the odds of getting the chart. That's not what I needed. Okay, well, so, I'm just gonna, I'm not playing the Artazon, I don't think. I'll get rid of the energy. I'm just going to thin the deck. I'm going to take out those two energies, hoping I survive. I need to get the, I still could win. Right? We're down to one prize each. If they evolve, if they can evolve into Dragapult, they win. They need Dragapult energy, and they just win the game. So, what's in the discard pile? Let's see. Yeah, they have both Dragapults in deck. So they need Dragapult, Rare Candy, Energy. They need 3 cards. So Arven gets them one of those cards. So they get the Energy. It's possible they're just going to attack with Dreepy or even Drakloak, which doesn't one-shot me. I don't one-shot them back, right? So, that could be the play they're making here. I don't know. Obviously, if they have Rare Candy, Dragapult, it's game over, right? So we'll see. And so they have it. So okay. They must have it. they must have the other rare candy, right? They only have 2 rare candies in deck. So, you know, I wonder if you had the rare candy. Yeah, so now they have game. So, okay. So they sequenced, they did what they needed to do. I assume I'll let them attack for game. So, and it says moving damage counters around, but there's no damage counters to be placed because I have nothing on the bench. So, good job by my opponent. A close game there. You know, you can see within that there's cards that make the deck better. So I'm gonna call it a day in terms of playing matches, but I am gonna give some final thoughts. All right, so it was pretty obvious from even just these 2 games that I think I'm just uploading 2 games. I'm not sure that the deck can be better if you spend some resources. So a couple changes I'll just say you want to definitely make, and I'll probably be making to this deck and maybe be upload a new video. You need 2 copies of Pidgeot in the deck. Let me see. How's my alphabetizing going today? Can I find Pidgeot? So and it's super. I know it's not free, but it's still super budget friendly. It's a common, so that's going to cost me 40 trainer points to craft. So that's for almost nothing, right? That's great, and I could already have a copy, so that makes the deck better there. You could add craft a second fence and dipping, add those. I'm not sure about that. The other thing I would put in is definitely would put in 2 TM evolutions. That's 100% in the deck. These should go in because that for setting up, and that's an uncommon, so that's going to cost me 100 trainer points. So it get pretty cheap there. Again, I would probably cut the 2 rescue board when I make that change. You could add 2 professors research. What would I cut for that? You could cut a couple energies. I don't know about that. You know, I would love to cut like, all right, so I'm cutting the surfers, by the way. I'm cutting the surfers for the Pidgeot. And, you know, if I put in research, maybe cut the counter catcher just because it increases consistency. Honestly, you could leave the research out, though, and just make those other changes, the team evolution and the Pidgeot. And the deck will set up a lot better. So again, for a very little expense, you can make this deck better. Let me know your thoughts below if there's some other, like, especially budget-friendly additions to make this deck better. And I may make a budget upgrade to this deck because I do think the performance should kick up a lot. But anyway, it is fun having these trader trials with these different formats. So take care, have fun, and play some Pokemon.